Okay, so we're going to make legs, and this is going to be a camel. Now this is a fairly small body, right? Okay, so we need to make sure to roll this out. Now there's a question about making sure that it's nice and smooth, and if there's any cracks, you fix that, right? Okay, so if you need water, I'm just going to get a little bit and put that on there. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. If it's too dry, you're going to get paper towels. And get it wet. And you're going to set it over the top. Okay, or you're going to set it over the top of this so that it doesn't dry out. Does that make sense? Okay. So now, camel's legs are pretty thin and long, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So probably make this just a tiny bit thinner, but you also have to think about how much weight is there. Okay? Is that too long?
It's good.
Some people might think it's okay, some people not. What do you think? It's yours.
Somewhat too long.
Too long. Okay. So we're going to cut it. And I'm going to cut it about here. Is that okay? And I'm going to tap the end of that. And I'm going to tap the end so that it goes flat against this. Better? Okay. Now I'm going to cover that up. How do you make these look like camel legs? Okay, the first thing, I tap the bottom and this outer part comes out. Now, what kind of feet do camels have?
They have like hooves.
Hooves, okay, so I can use a knife or I can use one of those wood tools. And if you cut it like that, and I'm not really cutting it, I'm just kind of making a mark. Now it looks like a hoof, okay? And you can roll it in certain spots.
And don't their knee kind of pops out?
It does. I would like to look at a picture before I, make it that way, okay? Now you're going to make all four legs look the same. Once you have all four legs, then you have to put them underneath a wet paper towel so they don't dry out. You're going to take this and you're going to put it in the right spot. Now I think that's probably a good spot, don't you? Okay? You're going to need a very small piece of clay, and you make a very small coil. And then you put this right here. You do. You wrap it around. If this small coil is dry, then it's not going to want to stick. If the body is dry, it's not going to want to stick. So you kind of press that in there to get it to stay. And can I get someone to get me a wood tool? Just anything that's got a nice round, flat end to it. Okay? Oh, right there. That would work good. Got one. Okay, so you're going to take this and you want to press this down and then press it up.
Just like how you did when you did with the bone.
That's right. And as soon as you're done with that, it's not going to look perfect. I like to use just a small amount of water. And you can put some water in a little dish. But you just use water on it. And that's going to make it nice and smooth. Okay? So you have to do that with all four legs. Okay? All right?